Today we're going to be talking about the tricks that make your meditation manifest.
Welcome to Djali's Light and Wealth, the space where conscious souls and entrepreneurs come to unlock their intuition, elevate their income, and reclaim their time. I'm Djali Vessel, a master intuitive and prosperity coach, guiding you to double your income and halve your working hours using the power of mindset, energy, and communication strategy while taking your life joy to the next level. If you're ready to take the next step toward your freedom and abundance, message me on Instagram the word light to find out how we can work together. I only have a few spaces for highly motivated individuals, so don't wait. Your transformation may be just one message away. And now let's dive into today's wisdom.
Hey there. Hello. So today I think my vibe, because it's my PMS, has created fewer people coming to my space. And that's okay. We are in the Manifesting Miracle series, and I am your Prosperity Energy Guide Djali. And today we're going to be talking about the tricks that make your meditation manifest. Now, the first thing I want to say, and I'll probably interlay this with my story of how it happened to me. I have, thanks to meditation, manifested a series of things, starting from having learned 6 languages, living in this wonderful flat. I'm not sure if you can see that much, but there's 90 square meters, the most beautiful area in Prague, the Czech Republic. Having a job that I love, that brings me 10K a month without me working more than 5 hours a day, and often it's more. Having the partner and the people around me romantically, they are just miraculous. Having the relationship with my mom that is just like a friendship, even though we went through emotional struggle. I was left emotionally alone after my dad died when I was a kid, supporting her. What else? Losing weight easily. Having the friends around me that you don't compete with, that you just feel at home with. Having this toy looking like massive toy dog. Basically anything I have designed in my life has happened. So that's what I do. I design my life and then it happens sooner or later. And I want it for you as well, but it wouldn't be possible if I didn't meditate every day. And with that, I want to invite you, if you don't meditate yet, please start every day. You can start little, and you want to work yourself up to 20 minutes in the morning before you start your day, because that way there are 2 things happening. Metaphysically, you are connecting to your soul, because we are energy beings in bodies, and it's only 5% of the energy is in the body, is tangible, and 95% is around us. It's actually everywhere at the same time. And unless you go inwards, you can't really feel it. You can't really connect to that. It's a bit like trying to drive your car from outside the car, not really knowing where your steering wheel is, where your stick is, if you use a stick, and all that. So metaphysically, you connect to your soul through meditating. You connect to the higher self, which is able to reach anything, be anywhere, do anything, pull any energy from anywhere, as long as others that are involved in that are in agreement, and can also communicate with the others about the agreement beyond space and time. So to give you an example, if you want a deal with someone, maybe you work like me as a contractor, as an entrepreneur, and you would like a deal with a TV. If you already, the more specific you are, if you already know who it is on the TV, then you can send your higher self or guides that you have in the energy field, whether you believe that or not, to agree with the particular person. Now, if it's going to happen or not immediately, that's a different question, because it depends on them, your vibrations. But as you understand when I'm saying it, you have way more leverage than a person who doesn't use these tools. And the reason for that is that if you don't have the tools, it's a bit like you not having a phone book, right? Now with the tools, you have a phone book. So that's what happens metaphysically. Just a little example of that, really important one. There is way more happening in meditation, in you connecting on soul level to energy. But physically also, if you like the physical part of that, you are calming down the whole system. You are aligning your hormones. And with that, you are literally creating an electric shield. So that's what aura is. That's bigger, that feels yummier. And you're stepping into the day more balanced. Your mind is calmer. Your mind is more concentrated onto both the now, but also what you want to do, which is the kind of mind you want to have, both being happy now and knowing what you want to do and being clear about it. And that's how you can enjoy and seize the day best. So that's why in the morning. So if you don't meditate, that's where you want to go. If you don't really know how to meditate, I will mention definitely the tricks, the trips, how to. And then I have a wonderful, powerful meditation on my YouTube. If you comment, meditate here or send me a message, I will send you the link to the meditation. And to actually, let's just tune in a little. Let's close our eyes for a second to be there. Oh, well done for booking some time for you with me. Thank you for putting me into your ear for a bit. And with your eyes closed and your palms facing up, if you're driving, don't leave it for later. Take a nice deep breath in into the center of the head and out mouth. There you go, beautiful. Let's take a couple more like that. You want to start any meditation like this, closing your eyes, ideally sitting up and breathing out through the mouth. There you go. That way you are connecting to the translation module that's in the center of the head, your pineal gland of the energy field, and you. Whether you know how it works or not doesn't matter. And you are letting go slowly and easily. One more, nose in, mouth out. There you go, beautiful. And just acknowledge the whole body. Acknowledge we often don't realize that we are living in the whole body. We go resisting it, trying to pretend it's not there by not giving it breaks, sleep, by maybe drugging it with caffeine or painkillers. Just say hi to the whole container. Your body is appreciated, and feel the tips of your toes, the extremes, the ends, tips of your fingers, your back, your buttocks. Just that, go slowing down your breath. Now, physically what happens when you slow down your breath, you're slowing down the stress hormone release until it completely stops. You're slowing down the mind as well. So nice and slow, not directed, natural breaths. And also the trick I bring into your meditation, the teachings I work with, which are energy teachings, metaphysical manifestation teachings, is acknowledging that there is a pull of gravitation to your buttocks. For energetically, we are interconnected to the earth from the bottom and to the cosmos from the top. And the bottom, just the acknowledgement of the gravitation gives you calm. And it's okay if you don't feel flash of calm. And also it makes you appreciate the earth is always here for you. It secures you, it wants you here. That's why you can walk on it, that's why you don't fall off it. That's why you've got food. And now just be amused. Let's do a little being amused. Amusement is one of the highest high vibration energies that makes you easily work with the energy you are. Kind of looking at your human self that has a little upset, needy mind with, haha, that's what you want, that's what happens to you. Because it's just part of your existence, whether you're aware or not. And when you start being amused by its little needs, you can become more neutral and compassionate to it. And everything can flow easier. It's like being welcoming to the child that complains, or the aunt that always complains. So notice where your mind is right now, however chattery it is, where it wants to be, what it doubts. And your job is not to really investigate this during the time of the meditation, just to acknowledge it and let it be there. As when you are in a room at a party, you're talking to someone, at the same time you overhear someone else's conversation. So you hear the conversation of the others, but you do not switch your attention to it. You don't walk away to it. So let it just be there. And now the 3 simple tricks to keep your meditation stable. And your job is just to stay here, right? Whatever happens is to stay here for the amount of minutes you have assigned. And you will realize that once you have decided you're staying, it's way easier to just do way more than 5 minutes. 5 minutes is the minimum to start with, maybe the first week if you are starting. And then you want to go to 10, 15, 20. Your job, anytime the mind goes somewhere, is to bring it back gently, like a child that's running to the door that you don't want him to run to. You're like, hey. And you can anchor the mind, and it's the mind's job to be initiating something. That's okay. You're just training it during certain times. It doesn't have to, and often it doesn't have to overthink. You bring this with a practice into your daily life too. And you can anchor it on the 3 golden rules of meditation. Of, I am doing nothing right now. Hey mind, we are doing nothing right now. We are not trying to concentrate, achieve anything, manifest anything. We are doing nothing those 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. And the mind says, okay. Then it comes back with something else. And you can say to it, and these little anchoring goals can be in any order. Hey mind, we want nothing. Maybe the mind wants to finish, maybe it wants to look at your shopping list, maybe it wants to complain that you don't have this and that. Maybe it wants to complain about meditating. You just say to it, hey mind, we want nothing right now. The next 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, we want nothing, okay? Then we can want whatever. And the mind says, okay. It walks away. It may be quiet. Anytime it's quiet, those little islands of silence is what you want to appreciate. That's where your vibrations are increasing. But you don't try to push them. You don't try to make them happen. You just let them happen. It's completely okay if most of your meditation is you bring the mind back, bring it back, bring it back. Then your last golden rule is, hey, I'm no one. Hey, mind. The mind based saying, you're a bad meditator. You're a bad father for meditating here instead of doing this and that. Hey, mind, I'm no one. I'm no one right now. We are no one. the next 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Now the mind could be suggesting that it's boring. You can anchor it also on observing the breath as I guide you in my guided meditations. But you want with time to get to a point when you don't need a guide. And it's okay if it takes a while. For me it took about a year and a half. When you get to the quiet, the peace, you can connect with the golden, the luminous, joyful ball of light you are. That's what you really are in a sense. And just see yourself overflowing with a joyful, luminous energy, maybe smiling there. And that's what attracts, that's the energy that attracts the peace within you, and knowing that you are the ball of luminous light more than anything human. Human is just a little part of it. But you don't try to push this vision, you don't try to achieve anything with it. You just take it for granted, that's what you are. And relax in that, repose. You can very gently open your eyes and come on back. So how was that? And let me summarize for you the tricks right in there. So the first trick is, if you want to manifest easily, if you want to manifest miracles, you need to meditate. You want to meditate. Okay, you may not want to tell your mind you need, because the mind hates the idea, the word need. So you meditate, you do it. I don't know anyone who is a master manifester of miracles and doesn't meditate. I just don't. And I have been in this world for 15 years. I have met leaders of meditation movements in person that have like 300 million followers. I want to say I shook hands with them, but I don't shake hands. I was this close. Yeah, but so all of them meditate, right? And then like their followers and the smaller followers, people like me, all of them meditate. Feels good? Yeah, perfect. So that's your first idea, right? To change your life without expectations, you want to start meditating. Then in your meditation, you want to be sitting upright. It helps also to be on the ground with a mat. So I have this mat ready here. I have 2 rooms where I have it. So it's easy for me to set up. Of course, you can roll it out. And why the ground? You feel more grounded. But if that's like huge resistance for you, you can meditate in a chair. You can even meditate sitting up in bed. Bed can be a little tricky for some people because people fall asleep sometimes or go back to sleep if you have the luxury. So that's why we recommend a chair more than a sofa, because sofa can make your back sluggish. But I do recommend a back rest. That's why I have it here at the cupboard with a cushion, so it's comfortable. So you start with the intention of your back is straight, and the longer you stay in the meditation, the more your back can relax and end up slouching, but it's okay. Usually we meditate with our palms up. You can test for yourself if palms down is something that feels better for you. Sometimes it does. It does slightly different things with your energy, but either is good. Generally we go meditating with our hands up to connect to the environment, to connect to the higher self. The hands down goes connecting to the body a little more. So if you need some body healing, that could be your intention. And then when you are in the meditation, you are deconcentrating, not concentrating. That's the biggest thing. So when I often hear people saying that they can't meditate, it's because they're trying to concentrate somehow. And your job is just to be bringing the attention back from the thoughts to the now, to the breath, to just nothing, just relaxing here. Now I don't have to do anything. Now I'm no one. Now I don't want anything. Right? Yeah, so you're bringing your attention back, you're deconcentrating. The other reason why I hear people as telling me that they can't meditate is because they take stimulants. By stimulants, I mean coffee, mate. I don't want to talk about other drugs, but that's a really common thing. So if you do have more than one coffee of stimulants or 1 cup of stimulants a day, you may want to, I would recommend that your goal is to bring it to 1 or like 1 occasionally, and you want to meditate before you take it. So I have weeks when I have 1 coffee a day, or days like weekend, some brunch thing, and I meditate always before. The other reason why people can't meditate is because they don't have enough merit in their life. Now, what that means is that you are either consciously, usually not consciously, selfish. You want things to happen only for you. So your life is not really helping people. And with that, I don't mean you need to be a nun or volunteer. Basically, every action you're taking during the day should be with the intention, hey, I'm going to approach this with love. So say if there is a shop assistant that's annoying, you have the intention that you're not going to be annoying back and you're going to be helpful, whether that's just saying nothing or that's somehow saying, oh, you're having a bad day, and smiling at them. Those little things in your life and the intention to helping with something in your life go creating peace of the mind, and that's where you can easily meditate from. So those are my tricks. Have you got them? So to be able to manifest miracles, you want to meditate. To make it easy, right? Like there are ways you can manifest, but why would you make it hard if it would take you just 20 minutes a day of meditation? Now, if you don't know how to meditate yet, comment meditate or send me a message on Instagram that says meditate. I will send you my meditation on YouTube, or you can go to my YouTube, Djali Solutions, and there it says probably the most powerful meditation, something like that. Yeah, put some love back. Yeah, totally. You love that. Great. And then your tricks, once you are in your meditation, you want to meditate every day, you can start small with 5 minutes, and maybe next week going to 10 minutes. First thing in the morning after you've woken up. If you shower in the morning, we meditate after the shower. There's an energy reason for that. You don't need to worry too much about it. If it were too difficult in your schedule, just meditate. Don't worry about the rest. And when we meditate, we don't worry if we are achieving anything, if we're doing it right, if we're going to manifest from it correctly. And in the meditation, we keep bringing the attention back here to nothing. I'm doing nothing. I am no one. I want nothing. And if you get to that peace, then you may want to remember that you are the ball of joyful light that's attracting everything that you want. All right, that's it from me for today. Now, if you want to work with me, what is the word we have, Marcia? We have a word on Instagram that you can get in touch with me. I think is it waitlist, something like that. Send me waitlist, the word waitlist, and I will send you information about how you can work with me. I do have a wonderful Manifesting Miracles retreat coming up, where we are going to be both working your particular project, whether it's work or something else related. I mainly work with women who are entrepreneurs and want to redo their business to make it easier and make more money, but it often connects to their relationships, it often connects to health, and then I have men reaching out to me too. That's why the waitlist, because I go scanning all the application forms. Yeah, perfect, thank you, Marcia. To see if we are a good match. And we also will have 2 days of silence in there, which is transformational yoga, and it's going to be a transformational experience that I do only once in a while. And that's it for today. We are doing this now every week at 8 p.m. Central European Time. That is 2 p.m. New York time. And what is that? That's 10 p.m. in Dubai, I believe. And we have them all also on replay. If you are not on my email list, message me, email, and you send me your email address and we'll put you onto the email list so that you get the replays as well. Where my assistant also puts like the bullet points, and it's really beautiful. You guys, thank you so much. I'll be retrieving into my little PMS cocoon. I'm going to do this in Spanish now, and I'll see you here next week, and reach out anytime with any questions. Message me waitlist when ready to work with me, and message me your email to get the replay. Love you.